Hello again, students. This is Learning Guitar with Harry Watnik, number 4, lesson 4. I hope that you've been practicing away, listening to your favorite record, trying to get the pitch. This is your lesson for today. It's a very important one. It's one of the keys to the highway. That's your E, bass C, okay? You see the fretboard? That's the note that you have to figure out. E, what comes after E? Should be an F, right? E, F, E, F, E, F, E, F, E, F. Okay, remember, half step between E and F. So your open string is E, and next is a half step to F. Okay, just like on your next bass string, your A half step up is B flat or A sharp. Remember, A sharp and B flat are enharmonic. That means that they're the same, basically. So if you're playing in a sharp key like A, you'll have an A. You might have an A sharp in there. Let's see. A, B, C sharp, D, E, F sharp, G sharp, A. There's no A sharp in the key of A. But there are a couple of sharps. A, B, C sharp, F sharp, and G sharp. So that when you see the tablature or a piece of sheet music, you'll note that the key of A has 3 sharps. That's because in the major scale, there's A, B, C sharp, D, E, F sharp, G sharp, A. Okay. Now, half step between the open E and the first fret that you're going to establish contact with, which is the E string. Let's see if we can get that up here. There you go. See that open E? That's your F. Now you can figure the rest of the guitar out from that proviso. Okay? It's very, very crucial that you know the notes that you're playing, even though you may be slick and able to figure it out by ear. Your guitar dreams will not lead to satisfaction unless you know the notes. That'll simplify matters immensely instead of just riffing, all day long, like that, up and down, haphazardly, not knowing what you're doing. Not that every guitarist, knows what they're doing, musically. I mean, it's separated the ear players, the people who learned to play songs, listen to, Creedence Clearwater Revival, Proud Mary, 12 billion times and figured it out. And of course, say if Creedence played the song in A, the correct methodology is then to transpose Proud Mary into every conceivable key that you can think of. At least the major keys. You better hip yourself, go on the internet and look up the circle of fifths. Okay, fifth, G. The fifth of a G is D. The fifth of the D is A. The fifth of the A is E. And the fifth of the E is B. Okay. The circle of fifths will also help you get out of your cognitive spider webs. And so get those beaks of yours into the internet, look up the circle of fifths. That'll help you transpositions, etc. think it was one of the most famous guitarists, was that should be your first stop on YouTube as you peruse around different guitars. And please don't be influenced by any guitar players, because these guys have 30, 40 years of gigging under their belt, and if you swipe one of their licks, you know, believe me, it ain't worth your time or effort, and you're not going to impress anybody except, you know, some chick on Nebutal's or something that's, you know. And if you're a chick, you know, keep it simple, because, I mean, you can, if you want to be like the, that famous lesbian guitarist who slammed the shit out of guitar. What was her name? She's out of act. David Crosby's love, Seaman Child. I can't always remember. Lucinda? No, not Lucinda. Something like that. Lucretia. Just keep it simple. Keep it in the first position, because, you know, you don't need to play, you know, C down here particularly. Just, you know, learn your C up here. The first position. Stick to the first position. Stick to the same song. And look up Bonnie Castle on your YouTube. It'll be your first. Bonnie, I suppose, I don't know where he was from. He might have been from Oklahoma, actually, from Oklahoma. And he wrote a wonderful book on learning how to play the guitar. Although, you know, nobody could, you know, assimilate such exercises and all the points he made. You know, you had to be freaky like him, you know, to follow his system. You know, remember, tune your guitar. Tune it up. Tune it up. E A D G B E. Tune it up, and remember to figure out the E string, the bass E string, F. If you're going to be in the key of G, let's say we're going to figure out the key of G. There's one sharp in G. That'll be the F sharp, which is follows the B. F, F sharp, G, G sharp, A sharp, B, and C. No sharp between B and C. Okay? Half step between B and C and E and F. Half step. Full step between C, D. Okay? Full step. Full step means that you go from the first fret to the third fret. That's a full step. A half step is first fret to the second fret. That's a half step. Half step between E and F and B and C. Alright, make sure you watch Bonnie Castle, and if you're been good about your studies, then check out Charlie Bird, B-Y-R-D, and watch some of his histrionics on the guitar. I suppose if I had to name my three favorite guitar players, I mean, that's unusual. I liked Eric Clapton and Reverend Gary Davis and Segovia and Leadbelly, of course, a wonderful guitar player, and I forgot who else I like, but that's good enough for the time being. Django's pretty good too, considering I had 2 fingers or whatever. Alright, keep on trying, do the best you can.